Big State Sports for an extra discount.
On the field or in the market, it's all about strategy. I'm Tara Joswick with RE/MAX in Style, helping you score big in Central Jersey real estate. Visit tarajoswick.remax.com and make your next move a winning play.
As your realtor, Rebecca Meyer of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Fox & Roach brings value and education to every step of the process. With a proven track record in relationship building and negotiation, Rebecca is committed to helping you make informed and successful real estate decisions. Call Rebecca today at 845-661-5922 and achieve your real estate goals together.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels, all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldofamerica.com.
Third down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in, wide open net. Too easy right there.
Holly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it got it! That would win it for Warren Hill.
Great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
And he break his record. Penty Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to
Lineups ahead tonight on Morris Sussex. From Bridgewater, New Jersey, we welcome you to coverage of the Big Central Conference here on Big State Sports, and a clash in the American Silver Division as the Bridgewater-Raritan Panthers host the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. David Hassigan here with Sean Bretherick in a beautiful, beautiful evening for football here in Bridgewater. 83 degrees and sunny, brought to you by our friends at ICS, keeping you cool when it's hot and warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all of your comfort needs. We'd like to thank our local sponsors for making this broadcast possible. First, Bridgewater Chevrolet. It is our goal to provide you with an excellent shopping and ownership experience. When you do business at Bridgewater Chevrolet, there are many things that you will experience that set us apart from all other dealers. We like to call this the Ferez family difference. Contact Noah Ferez at noah@bridgewaterchevy.com or give him a call at 732-690-8633. Again, 732-690-8633. By Zone to Sports Academy, a baseball and softball development training facility. Regardless of age or ability level, our programs are designed to help athletes compete and dominate on and off the field. We teach our athletes everything from fundamentals to mental preparation and top-of-the-line skill development. Visit us at zonedinc.com. By Quoco Funeral and Cremation Services, where we celebrate life experiences whether you prefer traditional burial or cremation. If you need us now or would like to pre-plan, our experienced team will help you create a meaningful farewell that meets your needs and your budget. Watch the video below to learn more about the ways we can help you help your family. Visit us at 10 West End Avenue in Somerville or give them a call at 908-707-2058. By Cryo Contouring Studios, LLC, by Kryzen Consultant. Why are we so popular? Because we help busy clients challenge the mirror of time. Whether seeking to fight the effects of aging or finding your self-care haven, our clients get more done with our non-invasive treatments than traditional procedures. They don't need to choose between face, thighs, arms, or stomach. They get it all treated in one appointment. No body part is left behind with our non-invasive contouring treatment. Visit us at cryocontouringstudio.com or visit our studio at 75 Claremont Road in Bernardsville. By Kessler Rehabilitation Center, offering physical therapy, occupational hand therapy, and speech therapy for individuals with musculoskeletal conditions, including strains, sprains, and post-operative care at more than 100 locations throughout New Jersey. Our specialized services include vital cancer rehabilitation, pelvic health, neurorehabilitation, post-COVID-19 recovery, concussion rehabilitation, and more. To find your nearest location, visit KesslerRehabilitationCenter.com. And by Barry's Appliance. Why choose Barry's Appliance? Well, since 1966, they have been a family-owned and operated appliance and electronics retail store based in Bridgewater. Barry's Appliance prides themselves on their uncompromised customer service and low price guarantee. There's no reason to buy anywhere else. Give us a try. Located at 565 Union Avenue in Bridgewater or online at barrysappliance.com. David Hassagen here with you with Sean Bretherick inside the Iron Peak press box. Brought to you by Iron Peak Sports and Events, offering 4 indoor hard courts, batting cages, a massive turf dome, rock climbing walls, and an arcade. There's something for everyone. Elevate your game at Iron Peak Sports and Events, located in Hillsborough. And Sean, this is a battle of 2 very proud programs here tonight. First divisional game for Bridgewater-Raritan on the season, and it's a good opening salvo against the Red Devils of Hunterdon Central.
Yeah, and Hunterdon Central had off to their usual pretty good first 2-3 game start. For them, a bit of a stumble over a pretty good Phillipsburg team, and they'll look to try to bounce back, but it's going to be about this 3-0 Panthers team here at home. Again, you're absolutely right about it. It's a fantastic test here for this very experienced team with Coach Catalano. Declan Cardella coming back here as the quarterback. You have the experience right in the correct places. Where Central has a couple of newcomers that have really lit up the scoreboards, at least in the first couple of weeks of the season. So we'll see what the Panthers are able to do defensively. As we know, in the past, last year that was really kind of their Achilles heel. But a year of experience can mean a whole bunch of difference, especially how they finished last year. This looks to be a very good matchup.
Yeah, it should be. Hunterdon Central, as you mentioned, coming off their first loss of the season, a tough one against Phillipsburg. They lost 56-14 in that game, but won their first 2 games of the season. Bridgewater-Raritan 3-0 coming in after a hard-fought 27-21 ball game against Mars Knowles last week. And this is the first week, Sean, of the dreaded or sometimes beloved UPR, the United Power Rankings, to determine who gets into the state playoffs. Right now, both of these teams would be in. Bridgewater-Raritan, the number 1 seed in North Group 5. Again, far too early, but that would mean a visit to Montclair if it started today. Ooh. As for Hunterdon Central, they would be the 13th seed in South Group 5. They would mean a trip way down south to Atlantic City High School to face the Vikings. But that is far, far too far out for those projections, but it's always fun to take a look at them and how they progress throughout the season.
I'm not sure what's further away from the start of the playoffs or the distance between Hunterdon Central and Atlantic City.
Yeah, that's one heck of a road trip down to AC. Another team that's off to a great start to the season. They got. I don't think I would have ever had the ability to. I would have ever had the luxury of being able to go to Atlantic City High School when I was in school, go all the way down there for a playoff game, but the thing, how the times have changed. It's been 16 years since I've called a game, and that included the Red Devils football team. So this is actually quite cool, honestly, yes. That we're doing this, and it's against a familiar opponent in Bridgewater. So this is going to be a lot of fun for a couple of different reasons here tonight. The captain's out for the coin toss for Bridgewater-Raritan. Denzel Amafo, Declan Cardella, Miles Tofty, and Connor O'Hare out there for HC. It's James Mongno, Giovanni Valise, Drew Cella, and the 76 of Preston Shemansky. As these 2 teams, great color clash as well. The all-black uniforms for BR with the silver, Hunterdon Central with the all-white uniforms and the red helmets with the interlocking HC.
White HC interlocking.
Yes.
Which is a little. Oh, and are there numbers on the left side of the helmet?
Well, that's helpful.
I think their numbers are on the left side of the helmet.
A broadcaster stream. It looks like Bridgewater-Raritan will receive.
Did not see that. That's, believe me, I'm taking detail of that because I know how I wore that uniform once.
Well, the 2 teams are ready to go, and Before we go anywhere in terms of football, we pause for the playing of the national anthem of the Bridgewater-Raritan Panther Marching Band.
Please rise and honor America and the men and women who served to keep it free with the singing of our national anthem as performed by Oliver Stoke, a junior here at Bridgewater-Raritan High School. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow. Well, they threw us a curveball. I thought it was going to be the marching band, but my goodness, what a performance.
Well, the only thing that could have made it maybe an inkling better is if the band was with them. But other than that, I mean, my goodness.
Why would you take away from that? My goodness, what a performance of the national anthem.
Is he coming back through this way, or is he going back out the other way?
I think he's going toward the students section, which is...
oh, yeah, there he goes.
They've gone the full neon here, and he's getting another round of applause as he heads down the bleachers here. Outstanding job of that young man. We'll have to get his name from the public address.
Yeah, we'll handle that, no problem. Great job.
As here we go, we're just about set for football again. It'll be the Panthers who will, well, at least be scheduled, because you never know who's going to do the onside kick to start the game. They're scheduled to receive the ball. As the Zoo crew is ready down to our right for Bridgewater-Raritan, it's the neon, and the parents getting involved in the neon down below us. A lot of highlighter pink and yellow down there. It's a whiteout across the way for us for Hunterdon Central.
Yeah, it's usually one of four. When I was at school, it was one of four things for Central.
The 31 of Sebastian Hill to send this away for HC. The 3 and 4 of Bradis and Lacrotondo back to return. It'll be Mikey Bradis taking it at the 8, and we're underway here from Bridgewater. A good return up the middle from Bradis, gets across the 30 and taken down at around the 32-yard line, and a flag comes in late after some hefty blocking and a few words behind the play. Let's see what this brings and who's it on.
I mean, we'll take a look. It's 26 white on the end of it, and you see them getting together right there. Actually, it probably should have been. This should be on black, I think, but they're going to get. Nope, they're going to get
both.
Yeah, they're going to both.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Nip it in the bud early. 2 unsportsmanlikes, both offset, and a first down from the 34-yard line for head coach DJ Catalano and his Panther offense as Declan Curdilla to take the field. The senior has thrown for 331 yards this year. They've gone more to the ground attack this year, BR. But Curdilla has still thrown 4 touchdowns to just the 1 interception.
My goodness, they are big up front.
They certainly are, and this is going to be a war of attrition in the trenches. Both teams have a lot of size.
Yeah, Central's got size 2 up the middle. Yeah. That's good to see.
As they get set to go here with Curdilla in the backfield.
Oh, they're bunched up.
And it's the number 1 of Denzel Amafo, next to him. 3 wide receivers bunched on the right-hand side. As we are officially set, as the officials are. Curdilla goes to the air on the opening play, goes to the outside, and it's caught there. And a pickup of about 5 yards on the play, reeling that in the number 25 of Jack Cifuentes, who was the player of the game last week, scoring his first high school touchdown and interception in the same game against Knowles last week.
That's a way for coming out.
Not bad for a senior year. First year part of the football program, very good lacrosse player, and then decided, well, I play football with my friends. They play football on the team. I want to do that too. Well, nice addition to the offense. He's got 9 receptions this year for 185 yards. So they go with 2 wide receivers on either side this time. They move him in motion. They're going to give the ball to Cifuentes now. Goes to the sweep play to the 40, but only about a yard or so. Wrapped up without much gain there by the number 19 of Casey Kingsley, the senior linebacker.
You know, I was saying a couple of good linebackers last week for Somerville when we were just literally across the street. Kingsley, that is a fantastic, first off, recognition and a fantastic track down there. Looks like he almost kind of plays center field, is he?
Yeah, he comes in from the safety. He'll also move up into that linebacker spot if he recognizes that run as HC shows blitz. 3rd down and about 4 from the 40. Cardilla under pressure, escapes from the pocket, runs over to his right-hand side, and he'll have enough for the first down. Knocked out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. As speaking of lacrosse stars, there's another one in Declan Cardilla showing his athleticism there.
Great run, smart, pocket broken down on the right in front, but able to, again, that's why it's important you have a senior coming back there as a quarterback. I know that he didn't play. There was there was a few games obviously where you had Woodring going in there and playing well.
Yep.
Last year, but you know what? It worked out in the favor. Obviously, you know, him coming back and healthy, and you have Woodring now who also has himself some varsity experience just in case.
They go back to the ground. This time they go to Amafo, who pushes his way through. Great push up front from the BR front 5. That's enough for a first down. Pickup of 11 or 12 yards there from Denzel Amafo.
Well, this is a easy. First off, that's explosion into the second level, and then actually you didn't have to do too much shifting.
Yeah, he just followed those blockers. Now 3 wide receivers. They go back to Amafo. Why wouldn't you after that last run? Gets a push, but gets shoved back there by a maul of Red Devils there. Pickup of only about a yard on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. Youth Day here as well. The youth cheerleaders down below us for Bridgewater-Raritan. And again, a beautiful day here at Basilone Field, and the crowd's still coming in. A lot of them are still lined up at the snack stand. 2nd down and 9. Cardilla moves a receiver in motion, now looks to throw. Again, though, under pressure. Decides to take off with it and gets a handful of yards. Not too much there, though, for the quarterback. Good coverage there from HC to force him out of the pocket, and good pressure up front.
I mean, that's a team that likes to run the football a lot, so Central's going to try to load that box up. We've seen it already. Try to make Cardilla beat him through the air, and because of they're bashing everybody up on the box, they're also getting a force of the quarterback to roll out, and so far he has not been able to make a throw rolling out, and big shift for the Devils here.
3rd down and 6. They go to Amafo. They go to that outside, though, and he's got running room. Amafo across the 10 to the pylon.
Yep.
Touchdown, Panthers! Amafo goes 38 yards, and the Panthers score first.
What takes a big run? First off, you need a guy that could see. Number 2, you need a couple guys that can really, really make a difference. And creating a hole. Big one on the far side off tackle, and Amafo was gone.
Great run from Amafo. It's his 4th touchdown of the season on the ground. The extra point coming from Joe Squisciarini, one of the most consistent kickers in New Jersey. Makes that one for his 60th career extra point made. And with 9:20 to go here in the first quarter, 7-0 in favor of Bridgewater-Raritan. We are again Big State Sports. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. If you're new to us here, welcome inside the Iron Peak press box. And don't forget, while you're here, to subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when we go live. You might get a little haywire at about 7 o'clock on Friday nights in the fall, but that means you don't miss a minute of the action, no matter where you want to watch it from. And again, we're so proud to say that we will be having the state playoffs, not just in football, but in every sport, all 3 seasons this year with our agreement with the NJSIAA. So you don't want to miss any of the action of the best athletes in the Garden State. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell. And if you want to see your team on our network, contact Sue Lamello, sue@bigstatesports.com. We would love to get you on our schedule. As we're set for the next kickoff here from Squisciarini. We'll take it from the left hash.
Mogno.
Longno back there with the 19 of Kingsley set to return.
And Kingsley does a whole bunch of stuff, doesn't he?
Absolutely, he does. He's here that a lot with Group 1 schools, but the Group 5s have him in abundance as well. This one goes into the end zone for the touchback. And so the Red Devils will start at the 20 as the senior quarterback Drew Cella steps out for his first drive of the day. He's thrown for 544 yards so far this season. He's thrown 7 touchdowns, but 5 interceptions. He's been a little bit loose with the football, but also approaching 2,000 career passing yards. Is 104 yards short of that tally for his career.
Well, listen, the touchdowns and the picks, like, look, you air it out, you're going to get your yards, and sometimes it happens that way too. So
he's going to be in the shotgun, the running back, the junior Reggie Osei. Cella looks to roll out on the opening play. A flag is thrown, and he has nowhere to go. Swamped under at the 15. Let's see, though, what the flag is. It's in the area of a hold or an offside.
If it's a hold, that is a phenomenal first jump off the football from Bridgewater, and it is a hold. That's insane, actually, because the flag came in. They're going to decline it because they already lost the yards anyway.
Just an excellent burst off the front line.
Oops.
And it'll bring up a second down and about 14 here as Cella had nowhere to go.
No, nothing. And that's incredible that they got in so quickly that they had to hold up front. And it still wasn't enough.
Check to the sideline. Coach Ransone over there. Sending in the audibles. They move a tight end in motion. A lot of motion up front from BR. They go to the ground, and it's a big run forward, and a big first down coming forward. Reggie Osei gets about 20 yards on the play, or close to it. First down, HC.
That's another, again, a good example, again, of what makes a good run. Tight end in motion, moves the linebackers over, the safety actually over, and it's the patience. It's the patience waiting for something to develop, and Osei, wonderful job there.
He waited for that seal to be set up, and once it did, he just took off through it. Give the ball back to him at the left-hand side. Osei gets past a couple of defenders before being wrapped up at about the 40, a pickup of about 7. And if this is the appetizer, Sean, we could be looking at a real war of running backs here in this game.
Osei is, needless to say to me, one of the more impressive-looking runners I've ever seen wear that uniform before. And there's been a few good ones, trust me.
There'll be a second down and 3 coming up between Osei on the one side and the combo of Amafo and Jameer Black, who we haven't seen yet for BR.
Right, yeah.
There's going to be some heavy runs here. This time Cella decides to keep it himself. Oh, what a move on the inside there. That he hit one of the buttons. I don't know which controller you're using, but he does enough for the first down, picks up about 5.
You flick to the right on the right stick a little bit.
Nice pickup there from Cella, who on the season, he's got 112 yards rushing, 320 coming into this game for his career, and 3 touchdowns. First and 10 from the Red Devil 46. This is the, well, if you ask Hunterdon Central fans, the real Red Devils. Then there's the ones from Ridge.
Well, yeah. They were
as they go to Osei on the outside. Pitch goes that way. Osei plowing his way forward, and that'll pick up about 11 yards. Another first down for the Red Devils, and they're going to hurry up here, Sean. No reason to waste.
I don't know why you just don't give him the ball. Just continue. Just give him the ball again.
Well, there it is. They go up the left-hand side, and then he tries to cut through the middle, but loading the box was BR. Only a gain of about 2 on the play. Second down and 8. Another brilliant run there. Right now they aren't going to the air, but we're also on another.
Why would you?
Another milestone watch is the number 5 for Hunterdon Central, James Mongno. He's just 19 yards short of 1,000 career receiving yards for his career coming into this one. The parent section firing up the crowd here. Second down and 8. Taking their time now is Cella. It's interesting, too, that change of pace. Hurry up, slow it down, and then trying to catch the opponent off guard here.
The old hurry up and wait.
And either something wasn't getting through or they didn't like the look.
No, didn't like the look.
And it's over a timeout by the Red Devils. This first quarter is brought to you by Bridgewater Chevrolet. It's our goal to provide you with an excellent shopping and ownership experience. When you do business at Bridgewater Chevrolet, there are many things that you will experience that set us apart from all other dealers. We like to call this the Ferez family difference. Contact Noah Ferez at bridgewaterchevy.com or call them at 732-690-8633. And by Zone Sports Academy, baseball and softball development training facility, regardless of age or ability level. Our programs are designed to help athletes compete and dominate on and off the field. Go to zonedinc.com for more information. Off the timeout from Hunterdon Central, a 2nd down and 8. They go back to the ground. Osei trying to plunge forward, but good push that time by the BR front. No gain on the play. Doing up a 3rd down and 8 once again.
This is 2 shots here. I think they can. They could take a shot if they wanted to. I think, and then focus on getting the 8-9 yards if they wanted to here. This is 2 downs here.
4 wide receivers out there, 3 on the right-hand side. Kingsley alone on the left. Mogno, Vasquez, Cozy on the right. They look to the air. They look to that right-hand side. The fluttering ball over the top, as getting hit as he threw was Chella. And he's going to be close to a 1st down there.
Very close.
As reeling that in was the 5 of Mogno.
Yep, they're going to give it to him.
Well, that picks up about the 8 yards required, so just that much closer. Now just 11 yards short of 1,000 receiving.
Big reach there from Mogno.
Nice job by Chella, by the way. He got hammered and still got a decent throw out and went to the safe option there to make sure that was, because that could easily get picked when you get hit at that point. They go back to the ground. Osei tries the right-hand side this time. A couple of Panthers able to stretch that play out, and a pickup of about 4 yards on the play, 3 or 4. Amafo over there, as well as Nick Stark, the senior defensive back. He's had himself a great start of the season. 15 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a half a sack. A flag is thrown here prior to the snap. And it is a false start against the Red Devils. That'll push them back beyond the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be a 2nd down and looks like 12 coming up. And you're starting to see, Sean, that battle at the line of scrimmage, and that's where that kind of penalty happens, is you're trying to get that initial push before your opponent, because both teams have had moments here where they've won the battle up front. Now you're trying to get the timing down on your opponent.
Yeah, now Central's got to try to make an adjustment as far as that's concerned, too, I think. Yep.
Here's Osei going to the left-hand side. Great wrap-up tackle, as getting in there was the number 11 of Jameer Black.
Well, you said we haven't seen him yet. Well, now we did.
Yep, on defense. And Jameer Black, much bigger than what was originally out there. 5'11", 210. So he gets out there, and he makes a difference on both sides of the ball. Great play there. Brings up a 3rd down and 12, but not before a timeout called by Coach Catalano. The former player at Monmouth University wants to have a talk with his defense as this 3rd down is coming up. We have a huge slate of games tonight, folks, so we're the first game of the night, so if you want to catch more ball games, there's plenty more to come. Wayne Valley taking on Paramus. We got West Essex versus Lakeland. Vernon versus Jefferson. Chatham Mount Olive. That's a tasty one. Roxbury takes on Montville. Morristown Beer takes on Hopkins School from Connecticut this evening. Par Hills takes on Riverdale. Lenape Valley versus Mountain Lakes. Dover versus Mendham. Bernards versus Voorhees. Madison versus Cedar Grove. Glenridge, Hanover Park. Waldwick taking on Caldwell. Kittatinny versus North Warren. Mars Hills taking on Hackettstown. And a real fun one out in Western Morris County, Westmore Central versus Warren Hills. If you want to catch any of those games, I would recommend a second screen. Or if you can find a way, do multiple screens on one. 3rd down and 12. Bunch of wide receivers on the right-hand side. Chella drops back, fires, looking over the top, incomplete. Just getting a hand on it, but unable to reel it in was Mogno.
And we're going to go for it.
Yeah, that no man's land of, well, if this is college football, we'd be seeing the field goal unit out to attempt Lord knows how many yards field goal. Because unless you're kicking 55 to 60, you're not getting an NFL look anymore. But
it's about 53, 54 it'd be.
Yes. Well, they're going to go for it as mentioned, though. They move a receiver in motion.
Got to guard the sticks if you're Bridgewater.
Looking downfield,
Or do
Chella
that.
is wrapped up and sacked. Beautiful job by the front to get to the quarterback. A turnover on downs for BR.
You either got to defend the sticks correctly or you could do this.
Just nowhere for him to go there, Sean.
It's just I didn't have a really I didn't have a problem with the technique either for Central on the blocking. Osei was right there, put a good block in, but the coverage was also very good and allowed that all to work. Just good overall job there from the Panthers.
I believe that was Madsen in on the sack. They go to the outside, throw and caught right around the midfield stripe, and the whistle blows. Wrapped in there by the number 5 of Evan Woodring. That's his 3rd reception of the season.
He went up and got this thing, no?
Yes, he did. Well, Woodring is a good player in the secondary as well. He's good at eye spotting the ball. Does a nice job there. Gets about 8 yards with the forward progress. 2nd down and 2 from the 50.
I don't think they're going to be too shorthanded when Cardilla graduates, I don't think.
Yeah, no. I think they're good in a lot of spots here. This is Cardilla. Tries to call his own number, but nowhere to go as this time the Red Devils step up and make a big play. And fired up there, the number 26. That being Jake Freestone coming in. It would be cool if Freestone played free safety, but I think he's fine where he is at linebacker.
I think Mr. Kingsley's got that position locked down for
yes, he does.
For a bit.
That'll bring up a 3rd down after the loss of 1. 3rd down and 3.
We'll use a combo. Watch out over the top here. Nobody down. Nobody deep here.
As they go to the ground, this is Black. He's got the room and gets the 1st down there. Good call there from Coach Catalano. Saw Hunterdon Central bringing blitz right up the middle. Okay, we'll go outside the tackle. Thank you very much.
Yeah, perfect play call there. And Black able to just get around the outside, get to the corner. And that's easy right there.
Again, 5'11", 210. He's right up there in terms of size with Amafo, who's at 5'10", 185, according to the roster we were given. Here is Cardilla under pressure, under more pressure, and then he's swamped under by a couple of Red Devils.
Careful now.
And forced to the turf. Once again, the 26 of Freestone coming in, as well as the 4 of Odin Patinsky.
Oh, that's a name.
There's a name to be, I was about to say, there's a couple of video game references to be made there when you've been tackled by Odin. Big loss on that one, but a player down.
Right, Odin's Raven. Oh, wait.
For Hunterdon Central. And with that, we will take a break with 1:56 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Panthers. You're watching New Jersey High School football, the Big Central Conference on Big State Sports.
George J. Keller and Sons want your house to be the kind of home.
As the injured Red Devil is Casey Kingsley. He's walking over comfortably on his own power, so hopefully nothing too serious for the Hunterdon Central safety, who his defense right now, after a great first play, has forced Bridgewater into a long 2nd down. Cardilla looks downfield, has the quarterback spy on him, goes over the top, caught by Black! Black has one to beat, and eventually wrapped up at the 2. What a catch, Jameer Black. Big 1st down, 1st and goal for the Panthers.
This is a beautifully set up play. First off, got the possession. It's on a wheel. And we'll see. There's a flag down, but I don't think it's from. I don't think it's from the from behind the play though, because everybody's moved down the field.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, there's 2 linemen right now running from one end of the field to the other, so I'm not sure what this is for.
Well, the The referee is actually still back at the 50.
It's a long discussion happening, and he's facing the Hunterdon Central bench, so this might be coming back. Let's take a look. Or at least there's a discussion of should it come back. Be a shame because it was a well-executed play and a great throw to Jameer Black. And now the Panthers are moving back, and there's a long walking discussion right now between...
One's walking back, and then the other one is also walking towards where everything happened.
Well, we got a personal foul. It's going to be against the Panthers. They signaled touchdown, but he did not get to the end zone. Unless we missed a signal there. Yeah, I think he's getting the words like, yeah, there's no touchdown there, but yeah, it looks like
he's got to go back through it again.
Yep. Looks like it is after the play. Because they're not, like you said, John, they're not moving it all the way back to the original line, so it must have been a dead ball.
Yeah, it's a dead ball foul, so you're probably looking at about, they're probably going to be back at about the 21 here.
Give or take. And this is where we would love to have the referees mic'd up to know exactly what in the world just happened. They're going to bring him all the way back. It is a first down. It'll be marked at the 22-yard line. Very close, Sean. As
no, not the 22. That's the,
excuse me, the 17. Yes, my mistake. Still, though, a big pickup of yards for the Panthers, so at least that wasn't erased. At least you can get something out of this.
Right.
As they go with that three-back set and the overshift over there. We've seen this before from the Panthers. They go back to the ground and a run up the right-hand side. As tumbling forward was the number 33 of Jonathan Okolo. Picked up about 5 yards on the play, and you'll see that's from BR from time to time. They'll go to that three running back set, and it's just a convoy just going through the hole, and they'll go back to it again. This time they go to Amafo. Pyle drives his way up the left-hand side this time, close to a first down. He's inside the 10. So he's going to be marked a yard short, 3rd down and 1.
I know, I'll play for this.
Says the Eagles fan to my left.
Just saying.
They do have that heavy package that they occasionally go to. They'll move Justin Simpson in as a blocker.
Watch this.
Nope, back to the ground they go. Trying to spin his way through, and eventually wrapped up there was Amafo. A bit of an awkward tackle there, but he was able to get the first down, and that's all that matters. He lost his lid on the play, but no flag.
Yeah, I was going to say, the way that he went down, I'm surprised that there wasn't any kind of like a face mask grab there. And if it was, maybe it was just it was incidental or even friendly fire, perhaps.
Either way, he has to come out for a play. It'll bring up a 1st and goal, though, for the Panthers.
I think you still have White there to use, so.
Okolo in there as well.
There he is.
There goes the 11 of Jameer Black to the outside, and then knocked out of bounds. 4 Red Devils in on that play.
That's what I meant. I was the wrong color.
As the whistle blows and the quarter comes to a close. The Panthers knocking on the door to go up 2 scores. They're up 7-0 off a 38-yard touchdown rush from Amafo. We'll take a break. When we come back, 2nd quarter action here from Bridgewater here on Big State Sports.
Siding too. Great solar and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows and solar, we do it all for you. George J. Keller and Son. Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
Hi, I'm Barry Farber, and I'm so excited to bring you the new special edition hardcover copy of The Adventures of Little Billy in Search of the Magic Tree. Scan the code below and learn more about that adventure.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature.
That is good. Who installed the system?
ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
And welcome back to Bridgewater-Raritan High School. Start of the 2nd quarter. It's a 2nd and goal for the Panthers, who are up 7-0. David Hassagen here with Sean Bretherick. as they look to throw toward the corner. Touchdown, Panthers. Quickly involved. Evan Woodring reels it in for his second touchdown of the year. And a nice play there by Cardella.
Great separation. And you could see the whole play develop right there. Real simple one-on-one. And Woodring, fantastic. Just, again, the separation on the second move. It's all you need, man. Good job.
Swishirini on for the extra point. It's good. That's touchdown number 25 in the career of Declan Cardella through the air, his 5th of the season, and a 4-yard touchdown pass to Woodring. The second quarter is brought to you with the help of a couple more of our sponsors by Cuoco Funeral and Cremation Services. We celebrate life experiences, whether you prefer traditional burial or cremation. If you need us now or would like to pre-plan, our experienced team will help you create a meaningful farewell that meets your needs and your budget. Watch the video below and learn more about the ways we can help your family. Visit them at 10 West End Avenue in Somerville or give them a call at 908-707-2058. And by Cryo Contouring Studios, LLC, by Kryzen Consulting. Why are they so popular? Because they help busy clients challenge the mirror of time. They don't need to choose between face, thighs, arms, or stomach. They get it all in one treatment. No body part is left behind with our non-invasive contouring treatment. Visit us at cryocontouringstudio.com or visit the studio at 75 Claremont Road in Bernardsville. As the Panthers up by 2 scores quickly here.
Yeah, very impressive.
Still plenty of time for Hunterdon Central, but they're going to have to probably get a score here on this drive, Sean.
I give them just keep feeding number 8. Honestly, like
he's been impressive, hasn't he?
I haven't even seen it. We had some good teams when I was in school, man, and I tell you what, that's a touchback there. I'll tell you what, we had some good players, including Matt Ioannidis, who was a sophomore. Yep. Who was a sophomore when I was a senior. I don't remember a player as explosive with the football than Osei was.
Yeah,
and I played with a lot of good players, like a lot of good.
Well, we
were more strength than speed back then.
I was about to say, you come from kind of that glory area of Hunterdon Central football.
Oh, yeah, we were in states like 4 out of 5 years, or 6 out of 8 years when I was in that general vicinity.
Well, Hunterdon Central trying to work their way up the charts for this year's state playoffs. They'll need to get some drives together here in this one first. 1st and 10, Cella gets out of the hand quickly, and Mongno getting close there. He's going to be just short of the first down and just short of that one, about 8 more yards.
Yeah, I'd say about 8. They might give him a 9 there, actually.
Yep, it is 9, so with that, he's just 2 yards away from 1,000 career receiving yards, the number 5 in white and red. I mean, we always talk about, milestones, especially for hockey, Sean, on our coverage, but these football milestones, they're almost so much harder fought. But
yes.
They just don't get the attention sometimes of others. You're looking more at records than you are at milestones. They go back to the air. Cella decides to escape, gets through one tackler. Nice move to the outside, and gets enough for the first down plus more, and gets to about the 38 there. Nice run again from Drew Cella.
This is a quick read, and he saw the opening and took it. Plain and simple there.
Yeah, sometimes you think, okay, it's a pass play. Oh, there's nothing open. Okay, I got this. 1st down and 10 for the Red Devils. They'll start at the 38-yard line. Cella looks at the sideline with 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. Great crowd here in Bridgewater for this game, and just an impressive afternoon here in September. Cella again calls his own number, gets wrapped up just over the 40-yard line. Pickup of about 3 on the play. That was Cifuentes in on the tackle. 6'2", 180. Or 195, excuse me. Cifuentes. And a pickup of about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 here for Hunterdon Central. 2 impressively proud programs. We talk about Hunterdon Central's glory years. This Bridgewater-Raritan program has a great there. Huge hit. Cella loses it. And a sack and a fumble. It's Panther football coming in unchecked on the edge. And it's Panther football.
Didn't pick up the safety. Osei. Before he could pick his guy up, that was already by him. That's how fast he got in there.
That was Cifuentes again. Again, he hadn't played organized football for this high school until this year. I think he's a nice addition. Boy, oh boy, he came in like a freight train, and now Bridgewater-Raritan is in business. First and 10 from the 32.
You just put him in a spot where you just have him go after a guy with his athleticism. It's really cool to see.
Cardilla finally smoked out of the pocket. He'll take it himself. Cardilla has open running room. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Wow.
32 yards for Declan Cardilla. His second touchdown on the ground this year. And the Panthers are up 3 scores early in the second quarter.
You got to tip your cap when you have great plays like this. You get a turnover. I always like to say, take a shot here. Honestly, very much they had the setup for something like that. And Cardilla saw he had one man down the field. Everybody came in on the tackle or trying to get him, and he just took off and ran with it. And man, oh man, Bridgewater, look at you.
And there were some doubters of why they were being looked at being ranked, or in our case at Big State Sports, being ranked. Well, they're answering those questions right now. They're the number 1 in Group 5 North for a reason. Up 21-0 here, 9:56 to go in the first half. And again, if you want to check out our power rankings as well as our stats leaders, broadcast schedules, highlights, player of the game interviews, and so much more, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Big State Sports for all of the action from all around the Garden State. And we are very happy to be on the road some more times coming up. We were traveling out to Bergen County in a week for some soccer. We were just down in Burlington County for a tremendous soccer match between Moorestown and Shawnee. Boy, oh boy, was that a tremendous 80 minutes of soccer there. And, of course, we'll have some big football games tonight, as well as a bunch of games tomorrow, including not 1, but 2 college football games on our air tomorrow afternoon. So if you want to check that out.
Oh, are you guys doing Sussex?
Yep, we got Sussex County Community College. They're taking on Lewisburg College and William Patterson University on our air. We're doing all their home games this year, taking on Salve Regina. So we'll have Division III NCAA football as well for you for your Saturday. It's taken at about the 2-yard line. Hunterdon Central trying to find a spark as back out there and getting a great return here and nearly breaking through, but finally wrapped up was Kingsley. I think he's just fine. Thank you very much. A big return past the 35.
Oh, he's fine. I just worry about the ball security there. I thought the ball was out like all the way from like the 25 to the 30.
Yeah.
But no, he was fine. It's a spark. This offense has got to be able to make long sustained drives. They got to allow this defense to take breaks here. Yeah. The more that Central's offense is on the field, the better. Because Bridgewater is just so very good executing on offense, and they've been that way for the last couple of years now.
Well, you said the difference between that first drive and the last couple, they stopped giving the ball on the ground. Now they go back to OSAI. But Bridgewater-Raritan, a big stick at the 40. I was about to say he was able to get through for a couple of yards. Well, he did, and then, he hit a very much a immovable object in the middle. Woof.
Good hit.
That's a clean one, dude. That is textbook. When they show those training videos that the NFL sends out, how to tackle properly for safety, that's it right there.
I said this to Jeremy last week. You remember how some guys were worrying about people with the heads up tackling? We're not worrying about that anymore. I see it enough now. These kids can tackle. They know how to lower the shoulder, drive through the body. That
was textbook in football, rugby, or Aussie rules football, to be honest, as they go back to OSAI, but well stretched out on the outside, and BR's defense standing tall here. No gain on the play. OSAI dropped and a little slow to get up there, and now he's going to stay down on a knee. And so they will take a timeout to check on him. Hopefully he is okay. With 8:46 left to go here in the second quarter, we'll take a quick break here on Big State Sports.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Mandelbaum Barrett PC Attorneys at Law provide you with a 360-degree approach for your personal and business legal needs, built on relationships, support, and innovation. You can rely on Mandelbaum Barrett. Visit us at mblawfirm.com.
Tired of tired floors?
At Washington Floors, we're a family-owned business in Washington, New Jersey. From cozy carpets to stunning hardwoods, we've got your floor covered. Literally. Fully insured, fully trusted. Call Washington Floors today at 908-989-0111. Again, that's 908-989-0111.
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Back here in Bridgewater, Reggie Osei able to get to the sidelines on his own power. Looked fine, maybe just a quick little twist there. It happens from time to time.
Well, you got to be careful on those. That's why I was like under my breath. It's like, stay down, man. Stay down, because those are not, you don't want to mess with that.
Third down, Cella goes downfield, deflected in the air. Was it intercepted?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Panther football. Another turnover.
This Panthers team, man. Holy cow.
And once again, it's Jameer Black with a big defensive play.
This is, again, this is pressure. He had to get rid of it. It was tipped, and that's a good job by Black to get in there and make a catch. Just going in there, playing center field more or less. And, man, this is a complete first half so far for Bridgewater. It has to be said.
Well, we saw this last year, Sean. We saw the flashes of this from this Bridgewater-Raritan team, that they could score in bunches.
Right.
The defense was just so young and so raw. And they have figured it out this year. They have learned what they needed to have learned. They have absorbed so much from Coach Catalano. Mm-hmm. There's a reason they're number one. It's not just because they're undefeated. They're winning like this against really good programs. As they get set up for a 1st and 10, one of the wide receivers is way offside.
Yep. And that's going to be going to be a very, I don't know what they're going to call. I don't know what they're going to call a false start for. I would just say offside.
Yeah, it was.
You don't get to say offside offense very often. Go for it.
Yeah, it looked like, I believe that was Will Higgins there, who just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. That has happened.
Supposed to check the side, Judge. You get in your stance. You look, point to the left. I didn't worry about that. I was a slot guy.
Yep.
So I never worried about that.
Yep. Look to the side or the line. Yep. There we go. Thumbs up.
Now he knows. There you go. I'm sure he did. It just lost track.
Everyone has a moment where the brain just kind of goes into a fog. Here comes Cordella under pressure, gets away from his defensive player, now gets to the outside, still running Cordella, no flags yet, throws to the sideline and caught. What a play by Cordella, as spinning around, losing his helmet and getting close to the first down marker was the number 3 of Mike Bradis.
Look at this move right here. What?
Yeah, I was about to say, that's as good as Chris Berman play as you could ask for. And then a great composed throw to Bradis.
How about him keep going? Look at his eyes down the field when the helmet's off. He's still going. He still looked upfield.
Mikey Bradis with a great reception there.
Just be careful. But, look, it's football, right?
Yeah, 2nd down and 1 for the Panthers after a pickup of 14. Another quick out route, caught, and a 1st down. Good stick over there. Stepping across was the number 1 of Ryan White. That was Will Higgins on the reception. And that's his first reception, I believe, of the season. We'll double-check those numbers. And now a 1st down at the 32-yard line. Almost said face-off. I had hockey earlier. Just leave me alone. They go back to the ground game. And going up the middle this time, and another big, powerful run from the Panthers. That was the 11 again of Jameer Black.
Like, it's more than just power. It's vision and knowing the moves and knowing what your next change of direction is going to be maybe a second and a half prior to actually doing it.
Yeah.
Seeing the play develop in front of you and having that ability to be able to see it develop and be able to that's what makes a good running back.
It's off to the sidelines. This is Amafo going in this time.
And he's good too.
And just stays on his feet across the 20. Great balance there and strength from the number 1 in black and silver, and that's enough for a 1st down into the red zone. Go the Panthers.
And he's a good one too. So you get 2 guys like that. There's no question. It's not in the way that I look at the way that Central has set themselves up. I mean, just really not much that they're not there. It's not much that they're doing wrong out there to me.
No,
I think they're playing fine. This is Bridgewater has just been incredible.
Cardilla rolls to the outside, looks for a receiver downfield. He throws, almost intercepted. That was
Vasquez.
Nearly taken away by Vasquez, cutting across. I'll bring up a second down. By the way, that was the first career reception for the 24 of Will Higgins, the senior. So congratulations, Will, on your first varsity catch, which got a first down as well, so you can add that to the repertoire. I'll bring up a second down here from the 19. And right now, this is, for the defense at least for Hunterdon Central, this is crunch time, brought to you by Top Mental Game. Visit topmentalgame.com to schedule your free consultation. Back to the ground, Amafo, great hole up the right-hand side, almost breaks one tackle, gets through a second. A flag is down, though, on the far side of the field. Let's see what it is.
And they might have gotten a little bit of a tug there on the far side of the line there.
I mean, it was a great hole to run through, and sometimes when that hole is visible, yep, it's because it was done illegally. A holding call. The coaching staff of the Panthers don't exactly agree with that, but the referees are much closer than they or we are. So that is going to move back about 10. 6:20 to go here in quarter number 2. Again, tomorrow we got some more great action for you. We'll have some football before the football. Chatham versus Randolph in boys soccer. Senior night there, as well as Somerville versus Rahway in the BCC game of the week, and that could be a really tantalizing one. Somerville coming off a loss to Montgomery, and Rahway, well, they are looking impressive in the early part of the season. Second down and 20. After the hold, Cardilla, good protection, fires over to the sideline, complete, good nice catch over on the far side, and breaking a tackle, and going all the way! Touchdown, Panthers! Mikey Bredas goes 28 yards for the score.
Wow. First off, great touch on the ball here from Cardilla. Get it to where it needs to get to, and then block, great block. Beautiful block. Who's that there?
Confalone on the outside.
Beautiful block there. That needs to be noted as well.
Celebrations over there on the outside as the kick is up and is good from Squisciarini, who's 4 for 4 on the evening. And Bridgewater-Raritan roaring right now, Sean. 28-0, getting a round of applause from you in the booth.
Remember where I went to school, okay? I mean, this is impressive. And not much that this is not a whole lot that Hunterdon Central could really do. I stress it enough. Like,
they're not playing poorly. They're really not.
I don't think they're playing, at least positionally wise, they're not playing poorly. I think they're just getting a bit. I think the word is outclassed. It's a bit of an outclassing at the moment.
Yeah,
the score would dictate as much.
In terms of the battle up front, which is where we kind of thought this game was going to be won, BR's winning all the points. I mean, Cardilla's getting a lot of time to throw. He's getting the ball downfield. He's able to escape and run. We saw Hunterdon Central on the first couple drives make some big plays, but like you said, they haven't been off the field enough. The offense is just
they gotta. Yeah. The offense, not only in this situation, I think they need to use the rest of their. I don't care if it's a touchdown or a field goal. I think if you're Central, you gotta get points.
Yeah, get something on the board.
Get something on the board, because I think, if I'm not mistaken,
they get the ball.
They get the ball in the second half. So you got to try to get something going that way.
Right now, the Panther defense, though, has started to lock down Osei as Squisciarini will send this one another fielded at the 2. He's got a convoy in front of him, and now a good return, trying to spin away from a tackle and just getting wrapped up as another body goes flying through the air. That was the 47 there of Justin Jung, who went sailing through away. A flag is down. Another good return.
This is from late in the play, so I'm not really sure.
Perhaps a face mask. Let's see. It's a personal foul.
It's against the kicking team, so they're going to tack on some more here.
Yep, they didn't show the official signal for the face mask, but you're right, it is 15 yards, and so, I mean, exactly what the doctor ordered if you're Hunterdon Central. You got a good return, you add 15 to it.
Now you gotta make the donuts here, you know?
Yep. They got to get something from this as again, Hunterdon Central has gotten off to a pretty good start on the season. I mean, when you face Phillipsburg, it's
they're
yeah.
I think they're in the same situation tonight like they did against Phillipsburg too. Like Phillipsburg is that good.
Yeah.
They always are. It goes back to when I was there. It goes back to before.
They go to the running game and going up to the left-hand side.
Freestone.
That was a good run forward. It was Jake Freestone, the junior, getting in there for some carries, so no Osei for the moment, so hopefully he's all right on the sidelines. He did pick up that slight knock earlier in the game.
Well, to be fair, right now I think you need guys that are going to get out there and pass recept and get out there on the flat right now. When you're down four scores, you got to think about moving the football in that direction. Right now it's handoffs. It's working though.
Freestone again gets close to the 40-yard line,
and that's fine. And I think Central is kind of doing this exact thing that I was saying that they should try to do. Get down there, burn as much of this clock as you can, and get one.
Get something on the board. Yeah, that was, a nice run forward there.
Yeah.
From Freestone, tackled by Nick Stark on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 2.
And right now, they're Bridgewater is letting them do this.
They go with the ground game this time. It is going to be enough for a 1st down. That was Cella on the carry. Woodring in on the stop, but not after the 1st down reached at the 37-yard line. 4:30 and ticking here in quarter number 2. Good start to this drive, though, for the Red Devils. And, here's the thing, Sean. You score on this, you say you get a turnover on the next drive, score again, you're right back into this game if you're Hunterdon Central. So you cannot take your foot off the gas here, despite how it's gone. They go deep to the air, but overthrown, incomplete. I think a little miscommunication on the route there in the play call. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Because let's not forget, yes, Bridgewater-Raritan beat a very good Mars Knowles team, but they struggled in the second half. Knowles came back in that game and made it very, very interesting at the end. So I think maybe that was the message from Coach Catalano is, hey, finish this early.
Well, that too, that I agree with, but I think this is why it's also more important for Central to get the all good idea.
They go with the pitch play here on the outside. Nice pickup across the 30. Running through was Freestone.
That was a fantastic disguise of it was a fake pitch screen.
Yeah.
Or it's a fake screen pitch.
There you go.
That was very nice, well-designed play there.
Yeah, same motion from the line. You pull that outside lineman, and, well, instead of going for the wide receiver, you go to the running back instead. Brings up a 3rd down and about 2.
They're keying in on the passing. That's why they're getting these chunks on the ground here.
Yep. They move Freestone outside. They do look to the air. Cella, quick pass, popped in the air, incomplete, and Cella takes another heavy hit. As stepping in there was the number 90 of Dante Markovic, the sophomore, getting some time out there, and he laid a heavy hit on Cella.
Listen, you get your chances at the quarterback. Do not take it for granted. You gotta get your money's worth down there.
Markovic, the junior, 5'8", 170. 4th down, and BR is going for it here. They go back to the ground. Freestone, he's going to be short.
Wow.
Great play at the front there from BR. And another turnover on downs for Hunterdon Central. Tremendous defense again from the Panthers.
2 guys get free right almost off the snap. Can't happen there. Not on 4th down especially. And those 2 guys get in there and get it done. So
now, is that more just technique up front, Sean, or is that disguising where you're trying to go through the line?
It's 1,000% technique. I think that quickly.
Yeah,
it's technique.
Yeah. Well, the offense comes back out for Coach Catalano, and with 3:21, Sean, they can absolutely go for another score here and try to be up 5.
They want to try for the jugular, which I feel like they've already kind of nibbled at, and they could really go after it here if they wanted to.
Cardilla goes back to the ground game, a rush to the outside. Not much room there, though, as only picking up a couple of yards was a Colo. As it looks like they're going to give their big backs at least that play off, if maybe not a series off. Here, a pickup of about 1 on the play.
And this is a B-Yard program that's going into the heart of their schedule. Next week, they travel to Ridge, and that's a game, I mean, a massive rivalry game. Let's start there. But Ridge is a team that kind of ran them over last season, and you know that's fresh in the minds. As looks like the Panthers are going to have some big yardage here, and they're going to go across midfield. Nice catch and run. Once again by the 25 of Cifuentes. And just enough there from Kingsley to get the shoelaces on him. I mean, again, Kingsley has been all over the place for Hunterdon Central.
Where in the world, what is this game if they don't have Kingsley right now?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's made some big plays on special teams. He's made some great defensive plays as well. First down, from the 41-yard line of the Red Devils. Cardilla calls his own number with a quarterback sneak. Gets about a yard or two on the play. Oh, and Cardilla
on the carry.
Got taken down by the ankles, and he is down. As a hush comes over the crowd here at Bridgewater. We'll take a break. 2:10 to go in the half. We'll be back right after this. Sports, you're watching free coverage of the best high school athletes across the Garden State.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
As your realtor, Rebecca Meyer of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Fox and Roach brings value and education to every step of the process. With a proven track record in relationship building and negotiation, Rebecca is committed to helping you make informed and successful real estate decisions. Call Rebecca today at 845-661-5922 and achieve your real estate goals together.
On the field or in the market, it's all about strategy. I'm Tara Joswick with RE/MAX in Style, helping you score big in Central Jersey real estate. Visit tarajoswick.remax.com and make your next move a winning play.
Open Road Volkswagen of Bridgewater has affordable new vehicle APR and leases. We also have a huge used inventory perfect for new drivers. Call or shop online at openroadbwbridgewater.com.
Back here in Bridgewater, and quarterback Declan Cardilla being helped over to the golf cart. It looks like a lower body injury. So hopefully that is not too serious, and we send our best wishes in for Declan. As taking over the offense is the junior Evan Woodring, who was in at wide receiver earlier, and he has some time in this position. He had some action last year as quarterback. As he gets the opening snap here immediately, looks downfield and bombs one over the top. Oh, what a catch! Welcome to the game, young man.
I love that call.
And Will Higgins goes up and gets it. What a play, but a flag is down.
I don't care about what the flag is. Look at this. This is a great call.
What a throw and what a catch, but let's see what the flag is here.
I mean, if it comes back, it comes back. But still, I love that play call.
Yeah, like you said, even if
there's another flag, by the way, at the 11.
Oh, there is another flag. Let's see what there was some hand fighting down there. If they offset, that means it'll go back.
Run it again. Just do the same play again, please.
And I mean, and here's the thing too. Okay, if this doesn't count, which by the way the Panthers are moving, it's a hold on the Panthers. And an unsportsmanlike on the Panthers, so they're both on BR.
Oh,
so it's back for the celebration.
Yeah, it was on the celebration from Higgins on the back end of the play.
But if you're talking about building your confidence with Woodring, again, it didn't count. It doesn't matter. You connected on that on the first play.
That's my point. That's my whole point on that. Like, you're up by 4 touchdowns. I don't really care if that play counts or not in that situation.
Yeah. And both penalties will count here, by the way, because one was after the play.
Right. So it's just going to be second and forget it. This is going to be probably 2 handoffs and a punt if needed. at this point.
Although with the throw you just saw,
it just shows you. It just shows you that Evan Woodring. I was saying earlier about it, and no, you don't predict these kind of things. But Evan Woodring, and I saw Evan Woodring last year more than I saw Declan Cardilla.
Yeah.
So I know what Woodring brings to the table. I'm feeling pretty decent, especially with the run game, and Woodring can get it done.
And another whistle here, pre-snap. Let's see what we have.
There's a flag down at the 30.
Yeah, way back
36. There. Is this a defensive penalty?
No, it's on BR.
How's it on BR?
Not sure what the signal was, but I guess maybe someone saw a flinch from way back
From way back there?
Coach Catalano wants an explanation, and you can kind of understand why. How are you getting a false start call?
Hold on. Let's see what this is.
Well, it doesn't look like they're going to show the signal again, but it's 5 more back the other way. Coach Catalano.
Is it?
And
no one's moving.
Disbelief, or was there no flag?
Did they pick it up from back there?
They showed the signal. They didn't say flag was taken away, so either way, it's a second down and still extremely long. Woodring still out of the shotgun. They move Higgins in motion. They do go back to the ground, and a burst through the middle. Nice pickup there by Okolo. Timeout, Hunterdon Central.
Yeah, they would like the ball back if they could.
And you talked about, though, with Evan Woodring last year, was 16 of 29 through the air for 210 yards. He did not throw any touchdowns. Did throw 2 picks.
Well, I think almost in the back half of the like the last 3 games of the season, and then I think the one playoff game. I think I saw Declan Cardilla once.
Yeah.
And the rest was Evan Woodring. I think even Woodring played portions of the playoff game.
Yeah.
That they did against the name is escaping me right now, but the point of the matter is I have a lot of confidence in Woodring. As a matter of fact, I kind of thought that Woodring was going to end up being the quarterback coming in to this season. I didn't know what the situation was for all that, but Woodring coming in, becoming more than just the number 2. Now he is able to do wide receive. He's just so involved.
Yeah.
This is going to be fine.
And another flag thrown from the far side. Late coming out of the pocket, another false start. This is the one thing, though, with bringing in a quarterback halfway through the game is the cadence is different. The snap count is a little bit different.
Dave, up 4 touchdowns. This is the time. This is the time and place. If you're going to be without Cardilla for a few weeks,
which we don't know.
Which we don't know. That's my bad. But look, you gotta be able, regardless of length.
Right. Because right now you don't know. So
exactly.
It could be the rest of this game. It could be who knows.
Right. But look, the point is that you got to get these reps in now, and that's why they had the reps when they did last year.
Yeah.
And almost, I would assume similar circumstances.
Yes.
But this is going to be fine. This is where you would want these to happen at this point.
Another throw finds Higgins, does Woodring, who tries to burst through a tackle and gets tackled down at about the 47-yard line. Close to potentially some unnecessary roughness, but it'll bring up a 4th down here, and the punt unit will more than likely come out here for BR. And again, Woodring more than likely was going to be the heir apparent anyway next season. So you have that hierarchy, and right behind him is sophomore Tyler O'Hare, listed on the roster, the 3rd quarterback on this team.
To me,
Woodring's just so valuable. You can put him just about anywhere.
Right. That's the whole point.
Yep.
I felt like they put him in a couple of games just to give him some time, give him some looks.
There's a great punt from Squishy-Arini. Lands at the 20. Oh, it hit the return man for HC, but it went right out of bounds, and that's fortunate.
Peter.
For the 5 of Mungno. That's one.
Why they yelled. That's why they yell that. That's why they yell. People want to know why in the world did they yell Peter? Well,
Peter or Poison, depending on which school you go to.
Well, it was Peter for me.
Yes.
That's why. It's don't touch it.
Yeah, I think that was more of a, hey, I called fair catch, but let's not let it go too far out of hand. And, well, thankfully it went out of bounds. So Bridgewater-Raritan will have to go back on defense.
I almost had the same thing. I had almost the same thing happen to me on kickoff coverage in practice once. The ball bounced in front of me and hit me in the shin, bounced right back to the kicking team.
Oh, boy. Was that how many laps was that for?
Oh, none.
Okay.
No, it was more laps than laps.
Yeah, fair enough. Hunterdon Central with 112 and 2 timeouts. They'll start from their own 23, trying to get something before they get the ball in the second half. Cello goes underneath, catch made. As just running together there was
just trying to rip the ball out.
The 13 of Vasquez and the 1 of Amafo. It almost like they were like on a jog together there, like setting pace for each other. It's like, hey, how's it going? How's your run going? Yeah, it's fantastic.
Give me the ball. No. That's what the conversation was.
Yes. Second down and 2.
Okay.
As we're under a minute to play. Cella fires to the outside. Caught. That'll be enough for a first down. That'll stop the clock momentarily to reset the sticks. That catch made by Vasquez once again.
They got to go down the field.
Or spike the ball. Let's see what they do. It is a quick spike, so to show you the mentality of Hunterdon Central in a game where Bridgewater-Raritan has kind of, been able to enforce their will, there is no thought of, hey, this game is done on the Hunterdon Central sideline. And again, if they get points here, they get the ball to start the second half. We see what happens.
I called the game back over at Stewart Field back in I think it was 09. We were down 28-0 or 28-3 against Phillipsburg at the half, and we came back and won. So it's happened before in the program, trust me.
Cella, under pressure, gets hammered again, fires downfield, incomplete. That's another heavy hit for Cella.
And this defense also, Dave, is going to be a huge deal going forward.
No matter who's at quarterback or anywhere else, for that matter.
Right. And the fact that that's the big difference in this whole thing. You have guys that are hitting like that. It's wow. I'm just very, very impressed by this defense and their ability to get through and get through quick.
Third down and 10 here for the Red Devils. Flag is thrown, and Cello is going to be under pressure again up front.
That's just incredible jump off the near side there.
False start against the offense.
Is that Markovich?
Which will move him back 5 more.
I think that's who that is.
If it's the number 90, yes.
It looks like a 90.
Yep, that is the number 90 of Dante Markovich. Again, just a sophomore, by the way.
He reminds me of Ioannidis when I was in school. Yeah, and Ioannidis ended up playing in the league.
3rd and 15 now for the Red Devils. They still have 2 timeouts if they didn't get it here. And another flag. False start again. And this has just got to be so frustrating right now for the Bridgewater offense. And again, we don't know. There's maybe some new linemen down there who are getting used to the snap count. Not sure what it is, but it's a lot of pre-snap penalties for Hunterdon Central right now. Now a 3rd down and 20.
3 down linemen here.
They bring just a 3-man rush. Cella airs it out downfield into a ton of coverage. Intercepted! High pointed and taken away by the number 10 of Nick Stark.
And now you're starting to see some more supporting roles in this defense. Hit as he threw again on a 3-down line blitz. What a great interception to get up there. And somebody is very, very excited.
That's Nick Stark. He's thrilled with that one. And another big defensive play for Stark. That's his 3rd interception of the season.
Oh, wow. Maybe he's not a supporting actor.
Yeah, well, everybody supports each other in some way, shape, or form, as Bridgewater-Raritan is just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with a 4-score lead. What an impressive first half on both sides of the ball in all 3 phases. For the Bridgewater-Raritan Panthers, they have a 4-score lead as we will go to halftime. We'll stick around, though, for a performance from the Bridgewater-Raritan cheerleaders and the Panther Marching Band right here on Big State Sports.
Anchor Golf and Recreation. is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
This is Christian Coben, broadcaster for Big State Sports, and you're watching high school football right here on YouTube.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
David A. Santini, CPA LLC, providing financial peace of mind. Let us take the stress out of taxes for you too. Peace, love, and taxes.
Here at Open Road Cadillac, everybody gets treated just like family. We always make sure we find the right car for you.
The 2025 Cadillac Lyriq, now for the limited time price of only $529 a month.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bridgewater-Raritan Panther cheerleaders. And the cheerleaders would also like to welcome the Pop Warner cheerleaders who have been trackside with them this evening. How about a big hand for your future Panther cheerleaders?
Park, New Jersey.
This is Zach Smolin, play-by-play commentator, and you're staying frosty for free right here on Big State Sports. Struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared? Learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most with Top Mental Game. Your talent sets the floor. Your mindset sets the ceiling. When the moment comes, will you be ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the award-winning Bridgewater-Raritan High School marching band under the direction of Nick Massa. The band is excited to be back in action following a successful 2024 season that saw them reach second place at the NJM BDA State Championship, which was the band's fourth consecutive season of medaling in the top three and second straight silver medal finish. The 2024 band also secured another top 10 finish at the Bands of America Regional Championship at Rutgers University, and BR's highest score in a Bands of America Regional since 2016. As always, the band would like to thank all the parents, administrators, teachers, and staff that advocate for music in our schools. The steady support for the BRHS band has been the foundation for the band's many successes, and we are grateful to all who play a role in supporting the students' experience in the band. Tonight, we hope you enjoy the 2025 program titled Spice. The band will be competing at Scotch Plains Family High School tomorrow evening as well. Good luck, BR. And now, please make some noise for your Bridgewater-Raritan High School marching band.
Open the spice cabinet to a world of possibilities. First, the salt. Salt without pepper. Something warmer. Ah, yes, cinnamon.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bridgewater-Raritan High School Marching Band.
But hadn't decided yet.
Plumbing, heating, cooling, electrical services, and insulation for 20-plus years. Our unwavering commitment to excellent service has earned us the trust of North and Central New Jersey communities. Call us today at 973-298-1961 to experience our dependable and caring expertise.
Here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown, we strive to provide a stress-free, knowledgeable, positive buying experience. No matter your budget, we'll find the right car for you.
Drive home the 2025 Mazda CX-50 for just $229 a month.
Check us out for yourself.
Iron Peak Sports and Events offers 4 indoor hard courts, batting cages, a massive turf dome, rock climbing walls, and an arcade. Birthdays, corporate events, special events, and team building. We also offer adult leagues, youth clinics, lessons, and tournaments. At Iron Peak, there's something for everyone. Located at 137 Mountain View Road in Hillsborough, New Jersey. To book or for more information, please contact us at 908-758-2739 or visit ironpeakse.com.
NIL deals mean opportunity, but also risk. Don't face it alone. Lyons & Associates reviews, negotiates, and protects your contracts so you could focus on winning on and off the field.
Pick Your Cards is located on Route 46 in Ledgewood. Our huge inventory can be shopped online at pickyourcards.com, where you can use the code BigStateSports for an extra discount.
On the field or in the market, it's all about strategy. I'm Tara Joswick with RE/MAX in Style, helping you score big in Central Jersey real estate. Visit tarajoswick.remax.com and make your next move a winning play.
As your realtor, Rebecca Meyer of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Fox and Roach brings value and education to every step of the process. With a proven track record in relationship building and negotiation, Rebecca is committed to helping you make informed and successful real estate decisions. Call Rebecca today at 845-661-5922 and achieve your real estate goals together.
Athletic Fields of America in Montville, New Jersey has become an industry leader in synthetic turf. Serving the greater New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA regions, we have delivered hundreds of both synthetic turf and natural grass sports fields for youth and recreational levels all the way up to the highest standards and requirements of the NCAA. Our goal with every project is to provide our customers with exceptional workmanship, extraordinary service, and professional integrity while constructing a superior product that you can enjoy for years to come. Visit athleticfieldsofamerica.com.
Welcome back to Bridgewater High School, and this broadcast is brought to you with the help of our local sponsors. First, Bridgewater Chevrolet. Experience the Ferez family difference at Bridgewater Chevy. Contact Noah Ferez at noah@bridgewaterchevy.com or at 732-690-8633. By Zoned Sports Academy, where they teach their athletes everything from fundamentals to mental preparation and top-of-the-line skill development. Words are hard. Visit us at zonedinc.com for more information. By Quoco Funeral Information Services. If you need us now or would like to pre-plan, our experienced team will help you create a meaningful farewell that meets your needs and your budget. Visit them at 10 West End Avenue in Somerville or call 908-707-2058. By Cryer Contouring Studios, LLC, by Kryzen Consulting. Why are we so popular? Because we help busy clients challenge the mirror of time. Our clients don't have to choose between face, thighs, arms, or stomach. They get it all treated in one appointment. No body part is left behind with our non-invasive contouring treatment. Visit them at cryocontouringstudio.com or visit them at 75 Claremont Road in Burnersville.
by Kessler Rehabilitation Center, which offers PT, occupational and hand therapy, and speech therapy for individuals with musculoskeletal conditions, including strains, sprains, and so much more, with over 100 locations throughout New Jersey. Visit them, find your nearest location, and visit their website at KesslerRehabilitationCenter.com. And by Barry's Appliance, who since 1966 has been your family-owned and operated appliance and electronics store right in Bridgewater-Raritan. There's no reason to go anywhere else. Give them a try and visit them at 565 Union Ave in Bridgewater, or go to barrysappliance.com online. David Hassingen here with Sean Bretherick. Let's take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard across the network here. 14-0, Wayne Valley leads Paramus in the second quarter. West Sussex all over Lakeland 21-0. 7-7 between Vernon and Jefferson. Mount Olive leads Chatham 14-0. Montville 7-0 up on Roxbury. Hopkins leads Morristown Beard 7-6. No score between Par Hills and Riverdale. Same for Cedar Grove and Madison. Lenape Valley leading Mountain Lake 7-0. Mendham 14-0 over Dover. Voorhees up 7-0 on Bernards. Hanover Park up 7-0 on Glen Ridge. Kittatinny leads North Warren at 7-0. No score between Waldwick and Caldwell, and Morris Hills and Hackettstown. As we get ready for the second half of play, 28-0 right now in favor of the Panthers. And Sean, a comprehensive first half for BR on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, you take a hit there where you lose Cordilla, and hopefully everything will be okay. And if whatever it is, they're just being careful with them as well. So hopefully that'll be all that is. That looks a lot better now.
Yep.
Thank you for that. So we'll see how things go in this second half. Is Woodring will get some opportunities and all that.
The unofficial total yards for the first half, 281 for Bridgewater-Raritan, 86 for Hunterdon Central, as that BR defense just stood tall on a couple of occasions. As Squisciarini sets back and gets the second half underway with a short pop kick, fielded at about the 29-yard line. Perhaps they didn't like what they were seeing from the returns there of the 15, or excuse me, the 19 of Kingsley.
Yeah.
So first down and 10 for the Red Devils here to start, as it'll be spotted at the 30-yard line. And can they find a way to get their offense some time on the field for Cella here? That was the big problem, Sean.
Yeah.
Was BR was just in the backfield and just did not allow Hunterdon Central to run their offense.
And, they got to, try to get their technique, try to get out of their stance quick. These guys are not going to allow you.
They go to the ground game here to start the drive, and a great run up the right-hand side with a big collision. As picking up a nice chunk of yards there is the number 26 of Freestone once again. Looks like we have not seen Osei High for a bit, Osei I for a bit here, Sean. So it looks like Freestone is going to get the majority of the carries here.
Oh, he's looked just fine. It's a good push on the near side, going off tackles, not trying to go through. Probably important in this. Probably important to do that now.
First down on the play to the 42-yard line. Back to Freestone on the ground. Nowhere to go this time. He's swamped under by an absolute mauling of Panthers. A loss of a couple on the play, bringing it back to the 40. Second down and 12. As the zoo crew is wandering about down below us. A sea of neon down to our right. Great support, as always, here at Bassalone Field in Bridgewater. Great crowd has traveled from Hunterdon Central. Not too far of a trip.
Man, that's not bad.
For the Red Devil faithful. Couple players move in motion here for Cella. He looks to pass, quick throw, and a catch made. And that is a milestone reception for James Mogno. Over 1,000 yards receiving for the senior wideout. Big congratulations to Mr. Mogno for that achievement.
For the Red Devil, first down.
I think this is what you're going to see a lot more in the passing game for Central in this second half. Up and one play, one read, get it out. What I would tell you. So
Nice job there by Mogner, just sitting. Great play call, too, recognizing the zone and just sat right in the hole and got some yards after the catch as well. 1st and 10 from the 44 in Bridgewater territory. They go with the pitch play, this to the outside. Trying to find the edge, but meeting resistance was Freestone. Picks up about 3 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down. The Panthers, after this game, will go on the road to face the other set of Red Devils, that being Ridge, and that's a massive game on those two teams' schedules, of course. Then they'll be back home here at Basel Field to take on Elizabeth before traveling to Hillsborough, which is never an easy prospect. Even if Hillsborough is having a slightly down year like they are this year, that's not an easy place to play.
Nope, not at all.
2nd down, and they're going to mark him with a gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. Chella, another quick read, another quick catch, but this time a quick tackle as Mogno is taken down. Gets a couple of yards on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 6 from the 40. For Hunterdon Central, next up a home game with Union. An interesting contest there for the Red Devils. They then travel to East Brunswick, and then it'll be the Battle of Red Devils. They will travel to Ridge on October the 10th. Hopefully it'll be slightly cooler and actually feeling like the fall as they jump across the line there against BR. It will not be a 1st down, but it'll make it a much more manageable 3rd down now for Hunterdon Central, 3rd and 1. Chella getting the play from the sideline. Not a ton of rush here, Sean. They know that this needs to be methodical and correct at every point. Pretty much on every drive here for Hunterdon Central. Chella to the pitch play. Finding the edge and getting the 1st down. Once again is Freestone. Gets it inside the 35.
Yeah, on that play, you got to, when you get the pitch, you got to go more horizontally than vertically. If there was ever a moment to do so, that was the moment. Freestone's able to just get a couple yards and running all that length of the field just to only get a couple yards out of it. But it's just so much more important to get 1st downs right now.
1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Last thing you need are more turnovers. They've had a couple of interceptions, 1 fumble recovered by the Panthers, and now they attack again. Does BR. Nowhere to go for Chella, who's just taken a hammering in this game. A loss there on the sack. You could divide that sack into quarters, I think, not halves.
Yeah, really.
And again, though, it's just coming off the edge from BR. That's where they've had a lot of success. They've been thriving coming outside the tackles there, Sean.
And protection definitely a little bit better, but BR just able to just push back and keep going.
Bring up a 2nd down and 13 after the loss of 3. And again, we have not seen Osei after he was banged up. We'll see what the situation is for Bridgewater-Raritan as Declan Cordilla was also taken off the field. They go back to Chella. Nice little move there from the quarterback. Leaps across the 30. Picks up about 7 or 8 on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd down and manageable.
5. I think 3rd and 5 here.
Yep. Looks like you're correct there, Sean. 3rd and 5 coming up.
One thing I was always good at on the mic was always for football, knowing what the yardage amount was going to end up being most likely.
Yes.
And I was good at that right on the get-go in high school too, which is weird.
Sometimes people are just naturals at certain things. As here comes a 3rd and 5. They move Freestone in motion over to the other side. They give it back to him, but he fumbles. Ball is loose, no signal yet. Panther football. And it's just been unforced errors that have been the undoing of the Red Devils tonight, and they are on the exchange.
Yeah, just a drop of the ball there on the handoff there, and not much else to say there.
Yeah, and that's when you haven't gotten a ton of snaps. We've seen a decent amount of Freestone in this game, but you're still trying to get those reps under your belt. And sometimes you're thinking about where the hole is going to open up and where you need to run before you have the ball secured, and we saw that there. Panther offense back out on the field. It is still Evan Woodring in at quarterback as they go to the ground game to start this drive. As thinking he was about to get away was the 11 of Jameer Black. Picked up about 3 or so before the whistle blew. Bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Panther offense.
Actually, you mind if I look at that real quick?
You absolutely can.
Thank you, sir.
It's always nice to have binoculars in the booth.
Whoa. Am I looking through at the right side?
And that's the time to check your prescription as they go to the right-hand side. Nice pickup there is fighting for yardage for the Panthers.
Just double-checking a number down on the sideline there for Bridgewater.
And it's going to be a pickup of a couple of yards. It'll bring up a 3rd down and about 3 to go here, with 5:33 and ticking here in quarter number 3.
We'll just do that. There you go.
We are trying to keep this drive alive, and the way that this game has gone, Sean, especially defensively for BR, one more score will just about do it here. If they can continue the drive, they go with a pitch play, almost an option-style pitch, trying to find the edge, but just enough of a push there. And that is Jameer Black once again getting the 1st down, brought down by Patinsky.
1, and he just carried him. Really well done there.
That's the thing you see through all the BR backs that we've seen so far this season, between whether it's a Mafo, Black, or a Colo, just so strong they were able to absorb those hits and keep driving forward 2, 3, 4 more yards just to get those extra 1st downs that you might not necessarily get with other backs.
That's that yak. Yards after contact. I'm sure that's what that means.
Yes.
I know there's an actual stat for that.
I'm sure that running backs everywhere would love to have the yak attack for that as well, as they go back to the ground game through the middle of the tackles this time, and a lunge forward from Jameer Black close to the 50. Pick up about 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, you can just keep doing it like that, and it'll be fine. You can get 4, 5, 6 in that sweet spot. I think you'll do just fine.
Again, the schedule coming up tomorrow. We've got boys soccer in the morning. Chatham versus Randolph, 2 of the great programs up in North Jersey facing off. Senior day there. Then we'll have some afternoon football for you as well, which we'll get to after this play. They look to the air. Quick route, quick catch, and a 1st down completed there, as that was the 2 of Joey Confalone making the big play.
You're going to see more one-read passing plays. This is a quick slant, and again, you got to be able to make that throw.
And a quick jump there as Woodring gets the front 3 to jump there for Hunterdon Central. That'll move at 5. Again, the football tomorrow starts at noon. The Alliance Orthopedics Big Central Conference game of the week, Somerville versus Rahway. Then Sussex Tech and Wallkill Valley, Randolph and Knowles, Mawa and Morris Catholic also on our schedule. And a couple more to come after this. 1st and 5. Woodring looks to the air, now decides to run for it. Breaks 1 tackle, stiff arms a 2nd, still going Woodring. Yeah, he's just fine, thank you very much. Gets to the 21-yard line, 1st down for the Panthers.
Although I'm pretty sure if Coach Catalano, when you're seeing him do that, like,
yeah,
could you not, please?
Yes, or at least take the slide, at least once in a while. Anyway, the other games going up tomorrow, we got a beauty, by the way, in North Jersey. Northern Highlands taking on Pascack Valley, 2 perennial programs going at it tomorrow. And then again, we've got college football on our air as well here at Big State Sports. Sussex County Community College taking on Lewisburg College, and then we'll have some Division III football as well. William Patterson University taking on Salve Regina. All of that right here on Big State Sports. Don't forget to click subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss a minute of your action on your Saturday. They go back to the ground game. Great patience and a great run. Touchdown, Panthers.
Denzel Amafo with another touchdown run, and the Panthers extend their lead to 5 scores.
This is phenomenal. Look at, let's watch the blocking here. First, it's important to get that lead block from that fullback. Waited so patiently again, and just found the run, and he was just able to take off like a rocket.
That little stutter step, stepping back that half a foot to let that hole open up for him. As the kick is up and is good. Squishy 5 for 5 on the extra points. And with 2:28 to go here in the third, 35-0 Bridgewater-Raritan. This second half is brought to you by Kessler Rehabilitation Center, which offers physical therapy, occupational hand therapy, and speech therapy for individuals with musculoskeletal conditions, including strains, sprains, and post-operative care at more than 100 locations throughout New Jersey. Our specialized services include Revital cancer rehabilitation, pelvic health neurorehabilitation, post-COVID-19 recovery, concussion rehabilitation, and much more. To find your nearest location, visit KesslerRehabilitationCenter.com. And by Barry's Appliance. Since 1966, Barry's Appliance has been a family-owned and operated appliance and electronics retail store based in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Barry's Appliance prides themselves on their uncompromised customer service and lowest price guarantee. There's no reason to buy anywhere else. Give us a try. Located at 565 Union Avenue in Bridgewater, New Jersey, or go online at barrysappliance.com. So we welcome you back inside the Iron Peak Sports and Events broadcast booth. David Hasig here with Sean Bretherick. It's another short kick. Taken on a hopper too. Oh boy, and they're just going to fall on it at the 18-yard line. As Hunterdon Central will take back over, and another great drive, and that combination of backs of Jameer Black early and then Denzel Amafo finishing it off there with a great run, Sean, just shows how deep this Panthers attack has really become this year.
In a lot of positions, and it's we knew about how good this offense was. It's the learning the maturation of the defense. That's been where it's just been unbelievable. And from last year to this year, obviously, you looked at how they finished the season last year. That they started to look really good. Now this year, it's completely different. Now it's such a hard defense to beat. Look at this.
Yeah, they swarmed to the ball again. Is not having much room to go on that carry as Freestone. Maybe a yard or two. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 with under a minute 30, and it is running clock now.
Yep.
Past the 33-point mark. If Hunterdon Central does get it back within 33 points, then we will go back to the normal stop and go on the clock.
Is it? I thought they got rid of that.
Nope. Believe it's still a rule as that's broken up. Incomplete. 3rd down, coming up. We're looking there for Kingsley once again. 3rd down and 8 coming up. And you're starting to see, too, Sean, we talked about it in the pregame. First UPR rankings out this week. Bridgewater-Raritan, again, a long way to go, but they're the #1 seed right now, ahead of some of the perennial powers, which are East Orange and West Orange, which are 2 and 3 at the moment. Again, long way to go, but the way that this team performs, you can understand why they're in that #1 spot.
And I could care less who's taking snaps. I think they should still be #1.
He's dropping back. Chella goes downfield. He's got a one-on-one coverage. Incomplete.
No,
he rolled it in. Oh, my goodness. Stop it, Mongno.
Mong, yes.
Unbelievable catch. I thought that was either intercepted or dropped. I believe this counts as being lost. My goodness, what a play.
One guy saw the fan. Thought that there was an interception, and then he put his hands down like, oh, my goodness.
Well, that's one way to end the quarter, but the Panthers will not care. They added another score to their tally. 35-0 Bridgewater-Raritan leads after 3. We'll be back for the 4th quarter after this here on Big State Sports.
This is George Muha, and you're watching Big State Sports.
George J. Keller and Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great solar and gutters, we're here for you. Our season pros.
Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Iron Peak Sports and Events. We'll have that interview for you on our Instagram page as the fourth quarter is underway, and Hunterdon Central still plying their trade on the outside, trying to get a decent carry there. Was the 9 once again of Drew Chella. David Hassigan here with Sean Bretherick. And again, brought to you by Iron Peak Sports and Events here in the press box, which offers 4 indoor hard courts, batting cages, a massive turf dome, rock climbing walls, and an arcade. There's something for everyone. Elevate your game at Iron Peak Sports and Events, located in Hillsboro. Second down and 2 after the carry by Chella. Goes up the middle this time, and a carry of about 2 yards. It's going to be close.
I think it's going to be just a bit short.
Freestone
again, and you're right, Sean, a yard short, 3rd and 1. The Nostradamus of the chain gang strikes again.
I think I could be probably pretty good at doing that, honestly.
Yeah.
It's too bad they're starting to phase it away, though.
Yeah, the digital chains now coming into the NFL.
Well, they don't have enough people like me being able to.
You're saying you have a lost art and skill is what you're telling me.
Apparently I do. Oh, I have plenty of useless skills. You kidding?
No, they're eclectic skills.
Oh, okay.
Eclectic.
That's what it is.
There you go. 3rd down and 1. Give yourself more credit.
I know.
3rd and 1. They go with the keeper, Chella. Hauls his arm over and just drives the pile forward. Great run there from the quarterback. Gets to about the 30-yard line or so. That's good for a first down.
It's always the little things that you can take with you in these situations if you're Central, too. Still got plenty of games to play. I don't know what Union has. Well, they're usually a fairly solid program, though. So you got to be ready for that. I don't think they weren't not ready in this game. I think that Bridgewater just kept getting off the ball so well on defense.
Yeah. You can tell that their coaching, especially of the front, both on offense and defense, has just been so clinical as they go again to the 5 of Mogno. Oh, wrapped up relatively quickly there. A pickup of about a yard or so as stepping in for the tackle was Cifuentes once again.
Second and a long 9. Second and a short 9, actually.
As HC trying to get on the board here for the first time this evening. Down 35-0 here in the 4th. Chella looks to the sideline. He's got 3 wide receivers available to him, plus a tight end. His favorite target, Mogno, in the slot over on the right-hand side. And you can tell it's more about just getting the play calls right and being accurate here at this stage for HC and executing. Again, it's that quarterback keep and a plunge forward again from Chella. I think any frustration he's had during this game, he's putting into those runs because he is just bursting through the middle. Gets a first down across the 20, 1st and 10 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, just as long as you're also focusing on holding on to the football.
Yes.
You can run angry all you want to, but you got to make sure you hang on to that oblong object.
The ball sometimes has a mind of its own.
Oh, it does.
1st and 10 for the Red Devils from the 19. They go with the pitch play. Freestone finds the edge, gets a nice burst over there on the right-hand side, picks up about 6 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 4. As the cheerleaders do their tumbling routines down below us. Huge cheer squad here at BR. At
with
the school,
GV with the Pop Warner one, I think, too.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, the squads, I think, for every squad here at BR are pretty huge. Massive school down here in Central Jersey. We were just at another one in Shawnee the other day. That was 2 very impressive complexes between earlier this week and tonight. As a trying to go to the outside, then reversing course, Chella, but nowhere to go. Wrapped up for the sack by the 10 again of Nick Stark, who's had a nice day defensively.
Kind of busted on that one off the snap.
Yeah, I can't tell if that was a planned fake pitch to the outside or whether it was supposed to go that way and Maybe a little miss on the snap, perhaps.
It might have just been, I think there was going to be a pitch, and I think the pitch was supposed to be there, but I think Chella kept it himself and just try to run the near side, try to get something else, because that was getting blown up quickly.
Third down coming up, and the whistle blows. And a timeout called by the Panthers. Again, this is Big State Sports. If you're new to us here, don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell. It's absolutely free, and every game, including the state playoffs, is absolutely free here on Big State Sports, including the sectional finals for football, as well as all of the fall sports, and into the winter and the spring. We can't wait to bring that for you here on the network. Again, completely free to subscribe and completely free to watch every single game from everywhere. And again, don't forget to follow us on Instagram for player of the game interviews, broadcast schedules, highlights, and so much more at Big State Sports. Over 5 million hits on our Instagram page over the last 30 days. Just incredible, and we're so thankful to have the support of the athletic communities here in New Jersey, and we can't do any of this without all of you. Third down here and about 8 to try to extend this drive for the Red Devils. Chella looks to the sideline. Clock is running. 7 minutes, or no, not running at the moment. 7:01 on the clock. I think it's supposed to be running. Either way,
yeah, I think it is too.
Chella fakes the throw, now takes it himself, and another great run from the quarterback, Chella. He's taking the team on his back here in the fourth quarter and gets it inside the 10. First and goal for the Red Devils. They start at the 7. 6:30 to go and counting. Chella out of the gun. Hands it off to Freestone. Goes up the middle. Freestone, he's going to be just short. Down at the half-yard line. Second and goal upcoming. Jake Freestone, who's been taking the majority of the snaps after the injury, we believe, to Osei. Trying to get a touchdown on the board. Second and goal. Still patience being shown by the Red Devil offense. They go with the keeper right up the middle. Touchdown, Hunterdon Central. Drew Chella plunges in from yard. And the goose egg off the board, and 6 points with the 7th upcoming. And it's good to see, Sean, for a team that, again, it hasn't really gone their way tonight, but at least get some reward there on the board. And Chella especially, who's had a really, really up and down night, does a nice job there getting 6 on the board there.
And that's exactly what they've been looking for, and we'll see what happens moving forward here.
Kick is up and is good. As that is sent through by the number 12 of Leo Paniagua. And 5:35 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And what has been, again, a comprehensive performance from Bridgewater-Raritan. There's been some flashes from Hunterdon Central. You can see it's there, but just a little overmatched tonight against one of the top teams in Group 5, especially in the north section. And I'll tell you what, the boundary, Sean, between whether these two teams were north or south in terms of the UPR, it's got to be, what, millimeters?
Basically.
In terms of geography?
Basically, yes.
It's not that much of a difference, but big enough. Where Central will be in the south in Group 5 and BR in the north. As back to return looks to be Okolo. He'll go to the opposite side from him, though, taken at the 10. And a plunging return forward there by, once again, the 24 of Will Higgins, who's had himself quite the night, Sean. His first career catch, made a great play on one that didn't count late in the second quarter. But gets in on the punt return action there.
Absolutely. And getting some opportunities, including that. Here, I believe now will be, what we got here?
Well, let's see who's going out there. We've got plenty of new faces going out. It's the number 7 of Cole Pello, who's going to go in at quarterback. To get a couple of reps. Gives the handoff up the middle, carrying that one, the 12 of Luca Catanzaro, the sophomore. Flexes in at both positions, picks up a yard or so. As it looks like we're seeing some different players in the wide receiver positions as well. The 21 of Sebastian Risco out there.
Yeah, Jasper Schramberger. I see Max Dorsey in tight end slot on your side. Or far side now.
Yep. Getting plenty of players there. Varsity touches here.
Howard Stanton, 62, I believe, in the front there, as I saw one of the offensive line numbers.
As getting ready here is Pello. We'll see if they actually let him throw the ball at any point. We would expect just more of the run game, but we'll see. They do go back to the ground. Up the middle goes Catanzaro. Gets maybe a half a yard, if anything. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 8.
The number 6, Connor Ramsey out there.
They'll bring up a 3rd down here, and Coach Catalano taking his time with this as well. Again, we see so many coaches do this, Sean, in games that are pretty much decided. They don't try to run it up. They, they keep it very much, okay, let's get everybody in there. Let's get them some reps. And again, important too for down the line, just in case you need them. You never know who you're going to need in a big game in a big spot. And that's for both teams, Hunterdon Central on defense as well. Though they looks like they're keeping most of their starters out there. Pello does look to the area and gets hammered. Well, welcome to the varsity, young man. He's taken down for the sack. The big 64 crashing through. That's Jalen Civil, the junior. As the shoulder pad is out of the jersey for Mr. Pello. I mean, we've heard of welcome to the show moments. Well, welcome to the varsity. That can happen to you sometimes. The punting unit out there for Bridgewater-Raritan. The 5, once again, of Mongno back to return. They went for the block and another towering punt. Collected at the 44-yard line. Mongno gets away from 1, gets away from a 2nd, tries to dodge his way across the 50 and does, and is just taking the pile with him. What a return there from Mongno as they try to strip it out at the end. As the fans were calling for a whistle.
They got one.
If for nothing else than player safety on all counts. You don't want a mosh pit, although you see those in rugby all the time. And, well, not only goes all uncalled, but encouraged. But then again, different sport, very different rules, and, well, they're doing this without pads and helmets. So there's that. 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. The Panthers go back out on defense, and a penalty as well against Bridgewater-Raritan on the return. And so it'll be a 1st down. Let's see where they spot it here with the penalty yardage. Coach Catalano trying to get an explanation. As the chain gang was all set to go, and all the players were as well, and then, we got to move 15 more. So great field position here for Hunterdon Central. Trying to get something else here with 2 minutes left to play. They'll start at the BR 34-yard line, and they are keeping a majority of their starters out there, Sean. And again, just to get execution reps, if anything.
Oh, yeah.
As Chella looks over to the sideline once again. Takes the snap. Freestone on the carry. Goes to the left-hand side. Nice stiff arm from Freestone. Plowing forward. Knocks over his own blocker and gets to around the 15-yard line. Impressive run from Jake Freestone.
Get on out the way.
Excuse me, please. I'd like to move this football somewhere.
Good full disdirection to the far side there.
Yep. Gets through the one and then just knocks over everyone in his path.
I think that was Kingsley.
Powerful run there. That's not some easy. Those are some not easy players to knock down, especially Kingsley.
He ran through Kingsley.
Freestone has had a nice game here tonight. They give it back to him on the counter to the right-hand side this time. Gets through one tackler, but eventually brought down just across the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Gets about 2 or 3 on the play as we're into the last minute of regulation here. As we get set for our post-game interview with our Iron Peak player of the game. And that is Jameer Black with the interception and a couple of big plays on offense. As another run through on Freestone. Again, our thank you to our sponsors: Bridgewater Chevrolet Zone Sports Academy, Quilco Funeral and Cremation Services, Cryo Contouring Studios LLC by Kryzen Consulting, Kessler Rehabilitation Center, and Barry's Appliance, as well, of course, ICS and Iron Peak Sports and Events for their support of this broadcast this evening. As another run to the right-hand side, another nice tackle made.
Freestone on the carry. Stop made by the one and only Nick Crivelli.
As getting over there was the 27, Nick Crivelli, as they said, the one and only Nick Crivelli. As the last few seconds will tick off the clock, and it'll be a 35-7 win for Bridgewater-Raritan. As the horn sounds down below us. Again, a big thank you for joining us here from Basilone Field. Naomi Frazier on camera tonight. Sean Bretherick on production and color commentary. For our entire crew, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click the notification bell. Follow us on Instagram. Thank you again for watching the Panthers victorious 35-7. We thank you for joining us here on Big State Sports. Have a great rest of your weekend. To return, it'll be Mikey Bradis taking it at the 8, and we're underway here from Bridgewater. A good return up the middle from Bradis, gets across the 30 and taken down at around the 32-yard line from the 40. Cardilla under pressure, escapes from the pocket, runs over to his right-hand side, and he'll have enough for the first down. Knocked out of bounds at about the 46-yard line.
The experience just in case.
They go back to the ground. This time they go to Amafo, who pushes his way through. Great push up front from the BR front 5. That's enough for a first down. Pickup of a. They go to Amafo. They go to that outside, though, and he's got running room. Amafo across the 10 to the pylon.
Yep.
Touchdown, Panthers! Audibles. They move a tight end in motion. A lot of motion up front from BR. They go to the ground, and it's a big run forward, and a big first down coming forward. Reggie Osei gets about 20 yards on the play. Or seen yet for BR.
Right, yeah.
There's going to be some heavy runs here. This time Chella decides to keep it himself. Oh, what a move on the inside there. That he hit one of the buttons. I don't know which controller you're using, but he does enough on the right. They look to the air. They look to that right-hand side. The fluttering ball over the top, as getting hit as he threw was Chella. And he's going to be close to a first down there.
Very close. Make an adjustment as far as that's concerned, too, I think. Yep.
Here's Osei going to the left-hand side. Great wrap-up tackle, as getting in there was the number 11 of Jameer. They move a receiver in motion.
Got to guard the sticks if you're Bridgewater.
Looking downfield, Chella is wrapped up and sacked. Beautiful job by the front to get to the quarterback.
To work, just good overall job there from the Panthers.
I believe that was Madsen in on the sack. They go to the outside, throw and caught right around the midfield stripe, and the whistle blows.
Top here, nobody down, nobody deep here.
As they go to the ground, this is Black. He's got the room and gets the first down there. Good call there from Coach 5, according to the roster we were given. Here is Cardilla under pressure, under more pressure, and then he's swamped under by a couple of Red Devils.
Careful now.
And forced to the turf. Long second down. Cardilla looks downfield, has the quarterback spy on him, goes over the top, caught by Black. Black has one to beat, and eventually wrapped up at the 2. What a catch, Jameer Black. Panthers who are up 7-0. David Hassigan here with Sean Bretherick as they look to throw toward the corner. Touchdown, Panthers. Records than you are milestones. They go back to the air. Chella decides to escape, gets through one tackler. Nice move to the outside, and gets enough for the first down plus more, and gets to about 4 years. This Bridgewater-Raritan program has a great there. Huge hit. Chella loses it, and a sack and a fumble. It's Panther football coming in unchecked on the end. Finally smoked out of the pocket. He'll take it himself. Cardilla has open running room. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Wow. 32 yards for Declan Cardilla. Taken at about the 2-yard line. Hunterdon Central trying to find a spark. As back out there and getting a great return here. And nearly breaking through, but finally wrapped up was Kingsley. I think he's just fine. They stopped giving the ball on the ground. Now they go back to Osai. But Bridgewater-Raritan, a big stick at the 40. I was about to say he was able to get through for a couple of yards. Well,
those are not, you don't want to mess with that.
Third down, Chella goes downfield, deflected in the air. Was it intercepted?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Panther football. Another turnover. Here comes Cardilla under pressure, gets away from his defensive player, now gets to the outside, still running Cardilla, no flags yet, throws at the sideline, and caught! What a play by Cardilla, as spinning while losing his helmet and getting close to the first down. Leave me alone. They go back to the ground game, and going up the middle this time, and another big, powerful run from the Panthers. That was the after the hold. Cardilla, good protection. Fires over to the sideline, complete, nice catch over on the far side, and breaking a tackle, and going all the way! Touchdown, Panthers! Mikey Bredas!
This is why it's also more important for Central to get the all good idea.
They go with the pitch play here on the outside. Nice pickup across the 30. Once again, running through was Freestone.
That was a fantastic disguise.
And BR is going for it here. They go back to the ground. Freestone, he's going to be short.
Wow.
Great play at the front there from BR. And another turnover. As looks like the Panthers are going to have some big yardage here. And they're going to go across midfield. Nice catch and run. Once again by the 25 of Cifuentes. Quarterback. As he gets the opening snap here immediately, looks downfield and bombs one over the top. Oh, what a catch! Welcome to the game, young man.
I love that call. Lineman here.
They bring just a 3-man rush. Chella airs it out downfield into a ton of coverage. Intercepted! High pointed and taken away.
Yeah.
They go to the ground game here to start the drive, and a great run up the right-hand side with a big collision. As picking up a nice chunk of yards. He looks to pass, quick throw, and a catch made. And that is a milestone reception for James Mogno, over 1,000 yards receiving.
I think this is what you're going to see a lot more in the passing game for Central in this second half. Up. And one play, one read, get it out.
Options, one fumble recovered by the Panthers, and now they attack again. Does BR. Nowhere to go for Chella, who's just taking a hammering in this game. On the side. They give it back to him, but he fumbles. Ball is loose, no signal yet. Panther football. And a pitch play, almost an option-style pitch. Trying to find the edge,
Good
but...
run. Good
just run. Enough of a push there. And that was well, which we'll get to after this play. They look to the air, quick route, quick catch, and a first down completed there. As that was here on Big State Sports. Don't forget to click subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss a minute of your action on your Saturday. They go back to the ground game. Great patience and a great run. Touchdown, Panthers.
They should still be number one.
He's dropping back. Chella goes downfield. He's got a one-on-one coverage. Incomplete.
No, he
he rolled it in. Oh, my.
my goodness! They go with the keeper right up the middle. Touchdown, Hunterdon Central. Drew Cella plunges in from yard. Takes the snap. Freestone on the carry. Goes to the left-hand side. Nice stiff arm from Freestone. Plowing forward. Knocks over his own blocker and gets to around the 15-yard line.